Welcome back, guys. One of the largest contributors to poor cash flow is uncollected or past due accounts receivable. I'm going to share some of the deadly mistakes that people make in invoicing and cash collections teams while managing account receivables and overdue invoices and credit limits for their customers, resulting into unpredictable and poor cash flows. First and foremost, lack of proper tools for collections and delivery of invoices. Do you prepare invoices by hand? Or do your invoices have a standard template? Or do you follow any random format based on a personal choice, whoever is preparing them? How do you determine the amounts due from customers when you create an invoice? If you haven't yet standardized your invoicing and collections processes, you will see an increase in bad debts due to haphazard AR processes. Invoicing and collections are at the heart of accounts receivable process, and getting them right is absolutely critical. Invest in AI automation to standardize your process. Train your account receivable team on different workflows within AR management. Ensure that you have the right point of contact at client companies as well. Know the customer cash cycles and do not face overdue deductions because of the wrong invoicing. Come on, this is bare minimum that you can avoid. The next part is errors in invoicing. When you're making invoices, are you creating invoices and making a lot of errors? Are you able to create first time right invoices for your customers? If not, then you need to focus on this area. Instead of fixing the errors, you must focus on getting the right invoices first time. That is very important, not just for the quality purpose, but also for your reputation with the customers. If you're sending and submitting wrong invoices with errors to your customers, then definitely you are going to have the consequences on your reputation as well. So this is one of important areas that I recommend to focus on. Then extending your credit randomly. So do not commit the mistake of overlooking clients' credit profiles in your desperate bid to win new accounts and close sales early, etc. Taking unnecessary risks with clients who have a poor credit history or overextended credit limits could lead to cash flow woes later on. Have custom credit limit policies for each one of your clients to ensure better customer relationships and lower credit risks at your end. Whenever you onboard a new customer or client, contact references for their payment histories and perform a thorough credit check. This way, you will be able to fully understand the risk and can make better informed credit decisions as well. This is very important. Automate your credit risk management and customer onboarding with AR management solutions um, and monitoring solutions that can provide you up-to-date credit reports, scoring models, and real-time alerts on credit financial health. This is kind of where you have to keep yourself up to date with the technology in this regard. Considering AR yet another accounting function, receivable management is often treated as just another accounting function that helps balance the books. To be able to ace your AR operations and optimize your cash flows, you should look at AR as a strategic area for your business. Accounts receivable management is a client-facing function. This is really very important to understand. It involves interaction between your collection teams, your financial institutions, your AR executives, and client contacts as well. So identifying strategies to increase your client retention by offering them a seamless payment experience is very crucial. One option could be to offer self-service customer portals and multiple payment methods to your customers. Also, invest time and resources to plan your collections and credit strategy. Use predictive analysis tools to build models that can accurately tell you when the customers are, for example, expected to pay. Manual remittances, matching and data accuracy, disorganized account receivable data, errors in the data entry can cost you millions of dollars. Manual data entry and data matching are sometimes very cumbersome, tedious, and error prone as well. If you do not equip your accounts receivable team with the right tools to automate cash collections and automate cash reconciliation, remittance magic, you are once again committing a very big mistake. Use AI-based smart tools to collect and match invoice payment information from emails, from email attachments, bank records, and customer portals against the correct invoices. If you want to check how this works, there are many softwares in the market at this point which can help you with a lot of savings as well. Letting your AR aging go too long. So the longer your AR or accounts receivable take to collect, the bigger a threat they become to your overall cash flow. Accounts receivable aging refers to length of time an invoice has been outstanding, often categorized into the buckets of 30 days. If you delay contacting your customer for payments, the longer the age of the invoice and the lower the chance of getting paid. Simple as that. Create weekly aging accounts receivable reports to stay on top of aging and identify customer default chances. Send proactive reminders to the customers about their payment dates and dues. Embedding payment links within the invoice can help to nudge customers to pay sooner. As soon as the receivable is past 30 days due, you should take tough actions. This can be with a phone call or a statement of notice. All these steps can help remind your clients of their obligation to your company and prevent cash flow challenges. Many entrepreneurs and businesses executives fail to monitor their cash flow on everyday basis. If you are among those executives who look at your company's, let's say, bank statement and tax liability only at the end of each month, you are likely to miss patterns that may indicate a cash flow challenge. Use the dashboard to keep track of all your accounts receivable, accounts payable, tax liabilities. Account receivable collections are harder to predict, and track as well to compare with the account payable, let's say, because of the external stakeholder involvement in the AR part. Use AR automation tools to track and predict the number of customers and goods that you're selling each month and the invoices falling due, etc. Monitor invoice payment status and try to automate remittance capture to get up-to-date data on your cash balance. The practice of accurate planning, it makes a finance team perfect. Your finance team, including the account receivable function, should be able to see well into future um, and predict cash shortages as well. Good investment opportunities, for example, and bad debt chances. So these are all interlinked. Efficient cash flow planning will help you to tide over financial challenges and remain competitive. Use data models that can help you forecast your cash flow um, months in advance. You can then revise or rework your invoicing, collections, and credit risk strategy accordingly. Lack of timely reminders to your customers. This is very important. While reminding your customers, you need to be regular so that whenever they are passing a certain threshold, you should remind them very regularly that they have to pay. And reminders sometimes help the customer as well to get back onto track in terms of their payment structure. So reminders and proactive collections is very important to maintain a steady progress. And last but not the least, hiring right professional is very important. You cannot take human factor out of any structure, out of any set of activities that you perform. And account receivable is very important, especially when it comes to the human. We can include as much as artificial intelligence as possible, but eventually there is a human interaction that is maintaining and managing your connection with your customers and you must select and choose very right people for that corporate part of your organization to have right flow of cash, to have right push for the cash and right understanding amongst your clients, competitors, and all this industry. So the best is to have a right professional to do the right job. Guys, these were a few tips that I thought I will share with you. Stay tuned in the channel. Do subscribe if you haven't done yet, and please share in the comment section what else you would like me to share with all of you here. Thank you very much for joining. I hope and wish a wonderful rest of the day for all of you. Till then, take care and ciao ciao.